Hey there, everyone, and welcome to another astrology video. I'm Cassandra from CassandraTyndall.com, and today I just want to share with you a little bit of advice or insight around this week between eclipses. So this midweek period, roughly between the 24th and the 27th of April, depending on your time zone, is that period of time where the moon moves through Cancer and pings or activates Mars in Cancer, who is the ruler of the Aries eclipse we've just had, which was the Aries, so 29 Aries eclipse, which happened on April 20, and also the eclipse ruler of the Scorpio lunar eclipse that will happen on May 5 and 6. So Mars in Cancer really is the planet of the moment, and the moon is going to activate that between the 24th and the 27th. Now, the eclipse in Aries, which was at 29 degrees, was a total solar eclipse attached to the North Node and Jupiter. And many members of my Golden Circle Club had said how motivated they felt, that maybe a plan or a project that had been on the back burner for a while, they just felt this surge of energy, mojo, and motivation to to deal with whatever it is that they were dealing with. So maybe this was some home spring cleaning, maybe this was plans for travel and adventure. It was like an opening or a portal had come through that was like, yes, that's right, those were my goals, these were my hopes and inspirations. Now, not saying that this will change, but the mood might change a little bit as Mars moves, or the moon connects with Mars in Cancer, who is also the ruler of our next eclipse, which is the lunar eclipse in Scorpio attached to the South Node. So if I were to sum this energy up, we started this particular eclipse season with a sort of quite a brilliant eclipse. North Node with Jupiter, portals, openings. It was a little bit like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, trying to find home, Mars in Cancer. All she had to do was click her heels 3 times and this magical road opens up for her, right? But to the journey home, whatever that means for you, whether you're trying to buy a new house, sell the one you've got, find a rental property, or maybe it's the home within your heart, is often fraught with fear, with trepidation, with unknown possibilities. And while the destination, that home, is the goal, it's never an easy place to get to or to find comfort in. Mars in Cancer and the sign of Cancer in general, while it is akin to feelings of care and comfort and, mothers and children and TLC, it's not always that, okay? So this midweek period, as the moon triggers Cancer or Mars in Cancer, it might be this reminder that in order to sort of get there, that we've also got a South Node eclipse in Scorpio to deal with first. So what might that mean for you? That this moon Mars in Cancer might activate or poke or prod some sensitive emotions within you, some fear, whether that's real, irrational, or not. It might remind you of some past pain or wounds or sensitivities that you might have to process or work through, whether that is ever healed or not. We all have our own philosophies around that. I don't know if healing ever really exists, but I do believe we get tools in order to work through things that help us along the journey. And so this midweek period between the 24th and the 27th might remind us of something within us that's like, oh, that's right, that old chestnut. If I want that, then I have to deal with this. And I need another tool in my armory for the next battle. And Cancer is a sign that tends to spiral in on itself, and Mars in Cancer even more so. So this might mean that you need to be a little bit gentle with yourself midweek between the 24th and the 27th in particular. Emotions may run high at this period in time. You might be more sensitive, more reactive than usual, more emotional. Your energy and mojo may be, high and vibrant one moment, and the next you're not so much. And that might be part of the problem where you're questioning, was that energy, mojo, and vision I had under the solar eclipse, was that just a figment of my imagination or what, right? So the point being is that when we're dealing with fluctuations, when we're dealing with emotions, when we're dealing with hurts or pain or tender feelings, that they are feelings. We still need to feel them and live with them. But then eventually I'm going to use the analogy that someone dear to me who has a Cancer moon says, well, I feel my feelings, then I put them in a bottle and toss them in the ocean. But if you just put those feelings in a bottle and toss them in the ocean, but not like really feel them and process them and work with them, the tide are likely going to bring them back. And then they feel bigger and more hurtful and painful than usual. So this Moon Mars period, 24th to the 27th, is your time to feel the feelings. Eat the chocolate, drink the wine, or have a cup of tea and a blankie and watch Netflix. So passe, but sometimes that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to cook yourself a meal that reminds you of your childhood, that inner child. Maybe you need a little bit of TLC and care. Maybe you need to show that to somebody else. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit all over the shop in terms of your mood, your mojo, and your emotions. Totally okay. That's what eclipses are all about. They often can bring disruptive sleep, digestive upsets, really intuitive insights, instincts, and awareness. And that's a lot to process, whether you're aware of them happening or not. So I guess my advice is to feel the feelings that you're moving through right now. They're okay. It's all part of the process. But at some point, just put them in a bottle and throw them into the ocean. And then, of course, when we deal with the Scorpio eclipse next week, then you might be in a better place, in a better position to do the more catharsis that will be the subject of our next video. So I'd love to hear more about your eclipse experiences. Did you feel that surge of energy and motivation in the eclipse in Aries? And now that that energy has started to drop down a little bit, might you be questioning the capabilities of that or the outcome of that? The fear, the self-protection mechanisms might be coming in, which is all part of the process of that, yellow brick road, right? So I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. How are you feeling? What self-care routines and rituals might you be embracing right now? I'd love to hear more about that. And of course, if you've got questions about the eclipse, pop those in the comments too. And if you like these kind of videos and would like to go deeper into some of these topics, that's what I do in the Golden Circle. So the Golden Circle is my astrology membership, which you can access either online or on an app. There's astrology videos each and every month, loads of resources, community there too, and loads of special benefits and offers for members as well. So if you want more astrology from me, I'm happy to share it with you, and you can get inside the circle for more, and I'd love to see you there. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.